All right, everybody. My name is Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. I've got a lot of stuff to do today. I think the last shoot of this trip is happening today. I'm not positive. I think so. So I'm just sort of getting ready for it right now, and I thought I'd hang with you guys for a few minutes. Was it me? Was it me either? Unless you got video of it. Oh wait, you do. Dizzy Dragon, good to see you. Jimmy Pickles. So I hope everybody's having a great day today. This is not going to be a very long live stream. I'm just going to hang with you for a few moments and talk and see how things are going. I'm good. I did not sleep well last night at all. I did not get my standard 4 hours. So, but that's okay. Jacob Deathridge, my man. Very good to see you. So we're just going to hang out for just a few minutes. And Khalid, good to see you, man. Robert, nice to see you. He's about to head out to work. I hope your work day is fantastic, my friend. Andrew McLaren, good to see you. Andy, good to see you. Good day. Johnny Sir, good day to you, Andy D. Yeah, I had a toss and turning kind of an evening. Gerald Christian Reyes, shout out, growing Scoville. Indeed, 4 hours. I have a few hours. I usually sleep 4 hours a night, yeah. But I only have a couple hours till this next shoot. But Dubai, Khalid, how cool. I would like to visit Dubai. It's a beautiful place. Glitched out, is there a pepper that can help you sleep, get better sleep? That's a really interesting question. Not that I've stumbled across. Yeah, I don't know. It would be nice if there was one, wouldn't it? But here's a weird thing. You know what happens to me if I have a night where I don't get any sleep? The next day, I usually have more energy. It's a strange thing. I can't really describe it. It's the next day that I'm really suffering. So today I feel pretty good. I have good energy and, ready for my day. So that's kind of a good thing. I hope everybody's well. I'm looking forward to getting back on schedule. I do have tons of footage that I've shot, and today I'm meeting on the shoot, I'm going to sit down with the producers and see if I can upload any of it. See if they'll let it slide. I'm not sure. Hello from Eden, North Carolina. Wesley, good to see you, man. I'm a South Carolina guy currently, as it were. So, what are you guys doing today? Anything special? It's kind of overcast. Yesterday, you could see the sun. You could see the sky. Today, whoa, it's rough looking. Glitched out. Same here. Less sleep, more energy, but I hear it's better to get more sleep. Oh, it is. Getting 4 hours of sleep is not good. And to be honest with you, I'm just, hand to God. I used to say it like bravado. I sleep 4 hours a day. There's nothing to be proud about that. Lutein supposedly helps you get better sleep. In some studies, there's a Serrano called Latutine. So look into that. Metal Music Maniac, anyone else in the mood for chili dog with hot peppers? Ooh, I love that. You have an awesome story for me, Pickles. Cool. I got some good stories too. We'll get together. Sharon Chandler, so good to see you. You nice people in chat, please hit the like button for Johnny. Show him some nice love. Thank you. That's nice of you. You know, it's really funny. Like, my brother's got a channel, and it's critical people hit the like button, and it's critical people share it. It's critical people comment, because that pushes his stuff out into the algorithm more. And when you're talking about sobriety, that's something you got to do. But this is peppers, So I want the people that are supposed to find this will find this. I don't want to put this in front of 10 million people. I want the right people to find it. And I figure it's always been a very organic thing, Hang on a second. All right, so Anyhow, so 4 hours sleep is horrific. It's not a good thing. There's nothing to be proud about that. I'm trying to make changes. I really am. But thank you for that, Andy. Machining parts and listening to you, Jacob. That's awesome, dude. I'm not doing anything today. Got rained out, no work. Boy, if you were here, you'd probably get rained out. It's 1640 here. Ninja, good to see you. Not military time. Is there a hot pepper? Plenty of hot peppers. I might be able to eat some hot peppers today. That'd be really, really neat. So it's going to be an interesting day. I think I may have a couple different things we're shooting today. I'm not 100% sure. Paul Oro, there's my guy. That's a dude I love, man. I love you, Paul. You're a good man. I hope you're having a great day. If you knew how many times I thought about that day at Stonehenge, that was hilarious. I'm with Paul. I'm in London, and we're going. He goes, "Let's go to Stonehenge," and Shen couldn't go with us that day, but it was just me and Paul, and we drove out there, and we didn't know what time the last tour of going to see Stonehenge was. So we get there, and as we get there, they're closing the last booth, the last window's like, "Sorry, have a good day tomorrow. We'll see you at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning." So Paul walks up, and he's like, "Oh," he goes, "I got my mate here from the States. He wants to see Stonehenge." And good luck in America. When someone puts that thing up, says, "See you tomorrow," you're seeing him tomorrow. Paul was so smooth. He spoke to this person at the window, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll let you in." Couldn't believe it. So they let Paul and I in. So we got on this bus, and they took us over to Stonehenge, and it was hilarious, man. It was really cool. It was fun. I had a great time that day, man. Khalid says, it's Paul, hello, Savage. Khalid says, "Johnny, which is hotter, the chocolate primatolli or the red one?" 2 years ago, the red one was hotter. This year, the chocolate was hotter for me. Or maybe it was the other way around. They kind of toggle back and forth, but I'm just telling you, they're hotter than anything else. I don't think anything else comes close. Dion Russell, have a wonderful day. Pepperheads, we will. Very cool when the lives pop up in the afternoon here, but distract me from work. Sorry, Paul. You got intense work too. You got to use your brain when you work. I don't. So I'm sorry I'm distracting you, man. But that was fun. Being at Stonehenge was trippy. I did a review out there. I did a sauce review at Stonehenge. So that was kind of a cool thing. Dizzy Dragon, I personally feel the red is usually warmer, but a couple chocolates were way hotter than any red one. To me, chocolate pods, and I've said this a million times on the channel, but chocolate pods to me have a disproportionate burn relative to the SHUs that they carry. You know what I mean? You can have sometimes a chocolate pod with less Scoville units is going to burn you more than a red pod with higher Scoville units. So kind of interesting thing how that works. The lady guard fancied the pants off you, mate. No, she did not. That's crazy, dude. It was really funny. There was a guard there, a woman. I was making a break for it, like I was gonna run to the Stonehenge. And we took a couple pictures, like I was making a run for it. That was fun though. I had a good time there. That was a great day. Maddie Front, so good to see you. Greetings from Finland. I eat half a tube. I eat half a tube of terror tube. Gonna survive the whole tube soon. I know you will, Maddie. You rock star, you. Unpredictable Tony. Good to see you. Hang on a second. Hang on. All right. Now, interesting question. Glitched Out asked, how has inflation affected the pepper industry? I'm not exactly sure, but it's affected every aspect of every life, everybody. So certainly it has affected the pepper industry. I'm not exactly sure. That kind of was weird. I didn't turn that off. It just kind of quit on me. What is the most hot? What is the most hot pepper that I've eaten today? I've not eaten a pepper today yet, believe it or not. Of course, it's early. It's only not even 9 o'clock yet. But I hope to eat some hot ones today, hopefully. Dizzy Dragon, yeah, it's usually the tannins. Tannins and chocolate, yeah. And make your saliva solvent to capsaicin instead of floating on top of your tongue. It feels hot. Also oxalates. Clearly, Dizzy Dragon is far more intelligent than the bus driver. I just know that they burn. They have a sinister burn. They really, really do. Chris Machiavelli, good to see you, man. Fertilizers cost a ton right now. Yeah, I mean, it's affecting everything. There's no aspect of life that's not, they're an interesting time we're living in, huh? What an interesting time we are living in. Well, you know what? What is going on here? Hang on one second. Hang on one second, guys. Sorry. Sorry about that. Most nitrogen was produced over there. Paul, here's a good one. The world's hottest pepper debate. Uh-oh. What is the point? What is the point if it can test higher in a lab but feels milder in someone's mouth compared to a pepper that tests low? Yeah, it's a good point. I mean, think about that. Let's say we had empirical data that every single time the chocolate primatale had lower SHUs than the red, but it always felt hotter. Is the red still the hotter pepper? I think that's what he's kind of getting at. Boy, isn't that funny? Like, what's the hottest pepper? It's such a funny thing. I feel like we need a human you to the official world record authority on it. Nah, I'm just Paul, you're a good guy. It's interesting. I'm not quite, it's a good point. There's so many people that have, I don't know. There's so many people that have their own opinion, and that's a good thing. We don't want everybody to all think alike. That's sort of a drag. Different capsaicinoids, different feelings. Yeah, for sure. There's like six different types of, I think 6 or 7, I'm not, 5 or 6, I'm not quite sure. I was told recently from an expert how many different types of capsaicin, capsinoids there are, or whatever. Or capsaicinoids, there you go. Look, leave you alone. Second I get on doing a live stream, my phone starts to ring. It rang last night twice in the middle of the night. I was wide awake and didn't answer it. Didn't know who the number was. It was weird. Glitched out. My company relies on houses being built and purchased, but with interest rates so high, I can barely get any work. It's been very slow and hard, man. Keep my head up and keep going. Glitched out. Hang in there. For real. We're entering a very interesting time, for real. What a very strange time we're in. Dave, good to see you, man. Andrew McLaren, good morning. Good to see you. All right, so we're not going to be on too much longer, maybe another 15 minutes, then I'm going to duck out and get some stuff I got to do. Temptations goes. Hey, bud. Hot Dang Show did a live last night about a lot of content creators back out of making videos with him. Maybe give him a ring. I don't do videos with people side by side. That's not a collab with me. So I won't do that with Roger. I like Roger a lot. I've met him personally. But that to me is not a collab. You've never seen me do one like that. I don't do collabs like that. The collabs I do are side by side. So if I can make that happen, I would love to do that. Because he's a good guy. But, I'm not going to, I just don't dig that side by side thing. People pretend SHU is somehow scientific data when it's entirely based on taste. And converting that taste to, while it is, I agree with you and I disagree with you. It certainly is scientific, but you can't argue when something's burning you, it's burning you. You know what I mean? So, like, good example. This, Tom Broom says that that my nemesis pepper is the primatale, and for some reason that just hurts me more. If I was the only dude that was saying, man, that primatale is the hottest pepper, then I would say, yeah, it's Johnny's nemesis pepper. But there are a boatload of people that are saying that the primatale is just hands down way hotter than everything else. So although so I kind of agree with you, but it's kind of a weird thing. Ken Foy, good evening, Mr. Scoville. Hope all is well. It is kind of morning here, but that's awesome. Chris Carruthers, so good to see you, man. Johnny won't do a video with me because I'm too handsome. Boy, you know what? That's so true. He makes me. I look like the face on the poison bottle when I stand next to Paul. I enjoy seeing you every day in good health. Much love, my friend. Thank you, good stuff. You know, if you don't have your health, you have nothing. It's the most important thing in the world. How was your day today? Well, it's early. It's only not even 9 o'clock yet, so it's just getting started. It's going to be an interesting one for sure. Kankusha, good morning. Huge fan of the Pepper Vids. Great to get you live. Thank you, Kankusha. Love the name. Thank you, Corey. I appreciate you saying that. I'm a cool dude. So, I don't have a whole lot more time. We'll probably go for another 10 minutes or so. Pretty close to 10 minutes. And then I got to organize and get ready. I kind of want more coffee. Stay right there. Be right back. Isn't that funny? I said, stay right there like you're going to go somewhere. I got some coffee. I just made some and I forgot that I had made it. I knew something was missing. What's the what's the story? What do you mean, what's the story? Pretty big question. What story are you looking for? Because I might just get crazy and tell you. Andrew, you love the channel. Thank you, man. Is there a new tube of terror in the works? Not right now. We do have some, Mr. Foy and I are working on several new, several new challenges, but the problem is getting pulled in so many different directions. It's crazy. But yeah, we're working on some, just not a tube of terror right now. We might do a tube of terror 3.0 one day. You never know. You can't have too much coffee, Chris Carruthers says. You know, I'm funny with coffee. I feel bad. I use coffee. You know what I mean? I'd take coffee. You know, if it didn't, I wouldn't drink. Well, you know, it's not true. I drink decaffeinated at night if I feel like I want a cup of coffee. But usually when I have coffee, it's because I need the caffeine. Oh my gosh, Dizzy Dragon, what's the story? Viola Contessa. He was dropping a Viola Contessa line on me. Ha! That's brutal, Dizzy Dragon. If you guys don't know, when I was a little boy, my mom forced me to take guitar lessons. I took it from this odd dude in town whose name was Viola Contessa. Kid you not, that was his name. And I might have even been single digits. I might have been under 10. And I told my mom I wanted to quit, and she's like, you can stop, but I'm not telling them. You got to do it. And she dropped me off. It was an hour-long lesson. And I was a dummy, and in the first 3 minutes, I'm like, I'm not doing this. I quit. I should have done it at the end, because for the entire hour, he just looked at me and said, what's the story? What's the story? Oh, if he did it to me, I would have punched him in the throat. It was so, really, it was a heavy moment. It was awful, but I learned a lot that day. It was good. I learned I had to stand up for myself. I also learned if you got bad news like that, do it at the end and not at the beginning. Growing a lot of Fatali crosses. Boy, Jacob, that's a good thing, because Fatalis, Fatalis. There's something special about them. Love Dave Foy, complete gent. He's a good guy, man. He's got a good heart. College boy, too. Lovely blokes. You gotta love Brits. Bloke. Isn't that great? Hunt. Johnny, tell us a story about how your brother introduced you to the girl at the bank he had a crush on. No, I can't do that. I'll let him tell that story. Can I tell you something about that? I vaguely remember it, but not really. But he tells it funny. That's a fact. M. Hunt, you're hilarious. Guys, go check out M. Hunt's channel. The guy is so beyond talented. Musically, you wouldn't believe it. For real, go check him out. Andrew, I'm a big fan of yours too, man. For real. Jeremy Bell, so good to see you. You know what, M. Hunt, if you knew how many funny stories like that I had with my brother, some of the craziest stuff. We were running a phone room at the time, and I was making crazy money. We were making like $3 or $4 grand a week, like for real, every week. And I'm always like this. I wore t-shirts and shorts, and we were both driving Porsches at the time. it was a company car. Swear to you, our managers all drove Porsches. When you worked at that company, you became a manager. They gave you the keys of a Porsche. So we would pull into the bank in our cars, parked side by side. We both had our head shaved. We looked like twins at the time. They didn't have any facial hair, so we just looked really alike. And we'd walk up together and cash our checks together, side by side. And one day I went to cash my check, and this the person behind the, I guess you're not supposed to call them tellers anymore. It's offensive. Customer service rep. I guess you can get canceled for saying that. But I said, the customer service rep says to me, "Can I ask you a question?" I said, "Sure." She goes, "What do you do?" I said, "I'm a telemarketer." She goes, "No, you're not." I said, "Yeah, I am. Honestly, I am." She goes, "You cash $3,000 checks every week, and you drive in that car, and you're telling me you're a telemarketer? You're not." And I'm like, "I really am. I was." It was kind of a funny thing. Nobody believed me. All right, so we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. Thank you, Paul. Paul and Jeremy. Good to see you. You know, everybody's like, I love that friendly vibe. I hate it when there's not that friendly vibe. The drama. That's what's got to, everybody's addicted to drama. We all got to get away from that. It doesn't help anybody. Just my personal take. All right, guys, we're almost done. Just a couple more minutes. So if anybody has any other questions or comments or anything you want to say, go for it. Now, yesterday, you know, typically I've been doing live streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I did one last night because I wasn't able to do one Wednesday. So today's Friday. So today I've got a bunch of stuff to do today for filming, but I also have the bus pass next. Things are going off the rails on the bus pass. If you're watching the story, it's about to get really bad. So I'm going to try to film that today. And I have so much to do. I may be able to do the nighttime, the live stream tonight, but I'm not sure because I don't know how late the filming is going to go. Dizzy Dragon. I will have fun in the shoot, man. I'm trying to be a good man glitched out. I really don't think I am. You know that? I'm trying, but I've done a lot of horrible things. I'm trying to be a good guy. I'm a pretty good guy now, but got a lot of making up to do. I always have a good vibe on the channel. Excellent, Chris Crothers. That's what we're trying to do here. You could try a Marugatale and see if it's similar to Primatale. Just an idea. Chris Saunders is the person who created the Primatale, and I believe he's doing the exact same thing but with a Reaper. You know, instead of a 7-pot Primo with a yellow Fatale, a Reaper with a yellow Fatale. So I think he's doing that also. I don't know what he's going to call it though. I would love to eat a pepper with you, Andrew McLaren. I'm not even joking. I would. I'd love to eat a pepper with all of you. We never do, but you're definitely in the heart. Ah, thank you. So, you know, it's funny. This whole thing has been so bizarre. It really has. Cheers, Johnny. You look thin. Get some. How should you be? I look thin. You adjust your device, my friend. But thank you for saying that. You know what's funny? I actually have lost a few pounds. I tend to lose weight when I travel instead of gain weight. It's interesting when that happens. All right, people, we are just about done. We'll do one more question, maybe two more questions, then we'll just kind of duck out of here, and I got to get my ducks in a row, so to speak. I was thinking the same thing, Paul. You look a little thin. Uh-oh, hang on a minute. This may let me speak a little longer with you. Hang on. Wow. Hang on a second here. I'm sorry, you guys. Who is that? What in the world? Huh. Hang on a second. I'm almost done, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, now we're just going to do a couple more questions and we get going. Is there such a pepper as a 7-pod? No, 7-pot. I've heard people do that a lot. The 7-pod. It's 7-pot, and it just is. They suppose it could eat 7 pots of chili. Is what they say. 7-pot with the Reaper will surely be hotter. I don't think it will. I don't think it will. Have a great day, Johnny. Thank you, Chris Carruthers. Milton Vega, I'm so glad you're here. I hope you're doing well, man. For real. I'm very proud of you from the other night. It was very cool. Looks like I ate our 5 cats in one go. Like 5 cats. You become the cat guy. Like the cat lady, you're the cat guy. You came out at the perfect time. Even if you have to go, just know you made my day. Thank you, man. I appreciate you saying that. All right. We're going to duck out of here now. You got, hang on. Uh-oh. Okay, I got to go. You guys are awesome. I will see you guys later. I will be doing a live stream tonight at 9. If I can't, I'll do a blistering quick video and upload it to explain why I can't, but hopefully I'm going to be able to. I love you guys a lot. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Whatever you do, make it a great day. Be positive. Make a difference in